grab a drink because today we're going to show you how to make money on YouTube before you've even been approved for AdSense, or maybe you can't get AdSense, or whatever the case may be. And when I say AdSense, that's YouTube ads for people that don't know what AdSense is, because she did it. So, this is my wife, Heydy. Tell them about your channel and all that good stuff.
Hey everyone, I'm Heydy and I have a channel where I teach people how to speak Spanish.
And it's called?
And it's called Real World Spanish Lessons.
And it is very real because she was making very real money before she even got approved for ad revenue. In fact, at the time, I think you were like debating if you wanted to continue with YouTube or whatnot because it was taking forever to get approved for AdSense. Tell us how long that process took.
I think it took a good 3 months, and like I already had 1,000 subscribers. So it wasn't on my part. I had the subscribers, I had the time.
Easily had the watch time.
And it took like at least 3 months before I got monetized by YouTube. So it was a long process, and it was kind of like frustrating because you know that you're there and it's nothing else you can do.
Okay, so from that alone, what's the big takeaway you can give people about making money with YouTube?
Don't put like all your eggs in one basket per se. Like, don't just look at YouTube as a way of making money. Look at YouTube as a way of getting people's attention so that you can make money elsewhere. Yes,
that's huge. Big takeaway. That's some wisdom for sure. So tell them like what happened, how we went about making. We're gonna talk more. I'll give you near the end of the video like some other ways she's making money off of YouTube, but like your first dollars, what was the process? Like what happened and how has that changed everything for you?
So I have an email list. And to get on that email list, you get a cheat sheet. It's what it's called, and I have phrases that are useful for Spanish learners. So to get that cheat sheet, you have to subscribe to my email list, and on that email list, you're also able to like contact me. So it's not just me contacting my subscribers, it's them contacting me. So I got an email from this gentleman.
This guy?
I don't like that word. I got an email from this guy, and he emailed me saying, thanks for the cheat sheet. Your videos help a lot. And then I went ahead and, replied, and I said, you're welcome. Like, I'm glad you're finding this helpful. So kind of like on a friendship or personal level, not on a like, oh, like I'm a YouTuber, like it was more like if we were friends.
Okay.
So I just replied to him and, asked him some questions, and then he emailed me back and he said everything that he was having trouble with, and how my YouTube videos were helping him, but he felt like he needed something else,
Next level, or
yeah.
or I guess, can you tell us more like what kind of cued you off to what we're gonna give him in the video here?
Yeah, so he basically said how, the videos were helpful, but he felt like he needed more, maybe not one-on-one, but more like specific to his needs. Like he was learning a lot, but at the same time, like he wasn't able to put them in place, like at work or with family.
Because he had unique situations at work. Okay.
Yeah. So I think, like we were just emailing back and forth, and then I think I told you about it.
Yeah,
remember.
I think so. Yeah.
And we were like, well, what if we offer, like a service, and it's more like a tutoring service, a one-on-one type deal where you tell me what you want to learn and I help you.
Right.
So I emailed this guy, and I, told him about it, and told him it was like my first time ever offering this, and that he would be kind of like a
guinea pig.
Yeah, so he was up for it. So I sent him an application because we structured it the way that I would be structuring if I were to offer this service or this tutoring. So I sent him an email with the application. He was a really good candidate, so we got on the phone, and he was very motivated, which is what kind of like drew my attention. Like, okay, like this guy does really want to learn, so I won't be wasting my time. And then got on the phone with him, interviewed him. He was motivated, so I offered, to coach him. And he was up for it. And I told him the price. He was okay with the price. And he paid, the same night. So we got started right away. And then I did, everything was, what he wanted, what he needed. So like situational at work, with family, with friends, at a restaurant, things like that.
So in a way, you were almost making content that you're already making on YouTube, just personalized for him. And then there was some phone conversations as well.
Yep, there were weekly phone calls where we would practice, or if he had any questions, like he would ask me, or like, how do you pronounce this, or if he needed more clarity. Clarity, yes.
Okay, so what are your takeaways from this, as like that they can take from and say, okay, how can I apply this? And what, I think before that, what allowed you to make the offer? Because I know a lot of people that watch my videos are like trying to grow on YouTube, and I'm in some Facebook groups with people that are trying to grow on YouTube, and I've asked them why they don't try to monetize outside of AdSense. And a lot of them say they would feel greedy, or that their channel's too small. Like, what helps you overcome that with this particular person?
I guess I didn't necessarily feel greedy. It was just more or less not knowing what to offer or how to help someone out. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you're helping someone out, you're giving them content, you're giving them knowledge, and in return, they're giving you something else. It's like if you go to the grocery store, or any store for that matter, you're not just gonna go grab something, or you're not just gonna watch a movie on Netflix. You have to give something in return, and by giving something in return, you're able to, do that. And in return, of course, like, it's money. Like, you're not just gonna go to the store and grab something. You have to pay for it.
Right. And I think there's a couple other things to consider with it too. Like, first of all, the time you're putting in, like, you could be doing something else with that time. You could be making more YouTube videos that could eventually make ad revenue once you finally got monetized, or, working a 9 to 5 or whatever. And no, you're setting that time aside for him. So like right there, like whether you make a digital product or service, like it takes you the time up front to make that product or service. Just like any company. Then on top of that, I think the other thing is like what he stands to gain from it. Like if he's learning a skill like Spanish, so not all niches are going to be this way, but if you can teach people a skill that can make them a more valuable employee or business owner, or just enhance their life and their relationships, like, yeah, there's a lot for them.
There's no price.
Right, yeah, it's easy to justify that, I think. Okay, so what do you think people should take out of this whole thing as far as like with AdSense and YouTube ad revenue?
Don't rely on getting monetized, or YouTube, once you are monetized, YouTube ad revenue, just because it's not consistent. And if something happens on YouTube, like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
So try to, take advantage of YouTube for sure, but also try to establish something else where you can get more revenue, and then YouTube is just gonna be like the cherry on top of the cake. Right.
So that being said, any of you guys that are interested in trying to learn how to make more money on YouTube, I actually do coaching and consulting, so I will have links for that down below, basically helping like what I helped her do. We also have some other products and services that I helped her create. I will link you to a playlist with the full interview series I'm doing with her, basically talking about how her first video got 500,000 views in a year, how we've managed to allow her to make some more money with her channel and grow the channel, and the strategy behind it. That whole playlist will be there. But if you'd like more individual attention, where I can actually like look at your situation and what you have for a channel or a business and how we can add YouTube to that, I can help you out. That being said, definitely check out her channel. I will also have that linked in the comments down below. All those things I mentioned I'll have linked in the comments. Anything else you want to let people know about? Okay, we'll go inspire someone today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, be sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications so you can catch the newest videos, because I will have a lot more coming. If you guys want more of her on the channel, leave a comment, let me know. And yeah, anything else you want to see from the channel, leave a comment, let me know. I will talk to you guys soon.